So the ladies behind me, they oh yeah, oh, I'm being distracted now. So I'm gonna have that slice egg. Good morning, folks. This is Monday, August the 31st. Welcome back to my channel of week 2 marathon training, day 1. Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Monday the 31st of August, and here in the UK it's a bank holiday, yes. So I thought I'd go out and do a running cruise interval training session, where basically a bit of a warm-up, and I'll have like 5 minutes in zone 3. I'll be doing 4 sets of those, as today this is week 2, day 1. So let's go. So first 5 minutes complete. I say running cruise intervals, these are called, in zone 3, and then I have 3-minute recovery, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's all on me going. I feel a bit like John McEnroe at the moment. Headband, long hair. You cannot be serious. I know. Things happen when you do this type of running. So that's the 4 sets done. Now time for a cool down and run back. Whew. Yes. Comfortably uncomfortable, I think would be a phrase for that. Rock on Tuesday. I forgot to mention, for those who are interested, with the speed sessions that I do, some people ask, do I run in any special fast shoes? And you see a lot of running shoe review channels talk about certain types of shoes for certain types of training. Well, here's the ones I just ran in. These are the Nike React Infinity Run, and these are the exact same shoes that I ran my long run last Saturday. So these are my everyday running shoes. So in answer to that is no. So my training is my training, and the shoes are great, and I use them for all different types of sessions. See you Tuesday. Yeah, be seeing you. Good morning, folks. Welcome to week 2, day 2 of marathon training. Yes, and today is a new month, the 1st of September. That's right, and as you can see from the pack here, I'm heading off for some open water swimming. So let's go. Okay guys, so I've arrived at Victoria Docks, as you may hear above me. Jet plane. This is the London Emirates Air, they call this, the gondola going across from Victoria Docks here all the way to the dome on that side, the Millennium Dome. But anyway, yes, so why am I here for a open water swim rather than a swimming pool swim? Well, basically as part of my marathon training, I do a lot of cross training. Some people ask, do I do strength training, weights? No, I don't do any of that per se. I don't go to the gym. But I don't know if you picked up on one of the previous marathons, but I've signed up for a 5k race, yes, as part of preparation for my marathon. And you might be thinking, well, 5k isn't that far for a run, is it? Well, no, it's a swim. That's right, I'll be swimming in about a little over 10 days from here all the way to where you saw that plane take off from, London City Airport, all the way up there and back, 5k. So I need to get myself ready for open water swim, because the last time I went was during that triathlon race. So let's get to it. So this is the dock to dock race I'll be doing. Yes, dream it, believe it, achieve it. 1.5k, 5k and a 10k. So I'm all kitted out, ready. I've even got my own little float. I'm going to try this out because I need this for the actual race, just to check that it works and everything. And yeah, bag drop done. Let's go. It's a beautiful sunny day. The water looks fresh and crisp, shall we say. So yes. I think the plan is about an hourish out there. Let's see how I get on. 45 minutes, an hour. If I can do more, great. If not, whatevs. Let's go. Remember last time, it was over 2 weeks ago when I had that race. Oof, oof. Ooh. Oh wow, that was I'm a bit shaky right now because I've just done the longest distance ever, 8 loops. Right now I'm feeling quite shaky, cold. I've used up a lot of energy, but 8 loops at the 400 meters, so you do the maths on that. I think that works out to be 3,200 meters, 3.2k. So yeah, really good. So I'm ready, I think, for this. Dock to dock, dream it, believe it, achieve it. So yeah, I'm gonna go and dry out now and get my energy back. I gotta say, guys, that having come out and I've sort of dried out, I am proper shaky, shaky bakey. You might see that my hands are shaking, everything's shaking. And this is like when I got out of that triathlon, came out of the swim, I was getting on the bike and just felt all shaky. I don't know why I'm getting all this. It's probably the expending of energy in the water, I don't know, but feels very weird indeed. So I'm going to dry out properly and then get some food, see how I feel after that. Ooh, it's weird. So that's me done for the open water swim. Really chuffed about that. I'm getting my temperatures back. And yeah, it's a bit weird, all that shakes and stuff. I'm guessing it's just the expending of energy and coming out of different temperature. I don't know. Maybe someone wants to leave a comment below in the science and whatever biology that's going on with all that. But I'm gonna head off now and get some food. As you do after you've been swimming. That took me about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes, somewhere around there. And yeah, really pleased with that. That's the longest swim I've ever done in my life. Yeah, 3,200 meters. Woof! Feel epic. Yes, so great preparation, ready for my 5k. But I'm going to see how the plan pans out for this week, but I definitely need to get in at least one more swim before the swim in a week's Saturday time. Woof. Yeah, let's go. So that is week 2, day 2 of marathon training. So welcome to week 2, day 3. It's Wednesday, and as you can see, I've got my cycling gear on. I'm ready to go, and I just looked at the time and I'm thinking, oh, talk about bad planning. So it's mid-afternoon and schools are back and school runs and all that. Roads are going to be full of traffic, and I don't fancy it. So I'm just going to go for a nice easy run at 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So let's go. Need to get changed, obviously. I'm not going to run in my cycling gear. Oh yes, welcome back. Wednesday. Pretty disorganised today, but hey, there's lots of excuses, reasons, like plumbers due to fix stuff in the flat arrived late, and delays, and then a call taking longer than it should, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. So gotta be pragmatic and flexible. So I think some people say, do I follow a plan? Do I do X miles, this, that and the other? And really often I just make it up as I go along. Yeah, seriously. So by the way, do you like the this is the John McEnroe fan club channel? Yes, with my headband on again. So following yesterday's epic swim training in preparation for my 5k swim race, I did feel pretty damn exhausted after yesterday. So the plan was just to do a nice easy bike, but it's got too late in the day now, and you know, time, things to do, people to see, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a quick, I picked out of my array of plans, it's a quick 35 minutes with about maybe a 15-minute tempo. See how I feel in the middle. Yeah, let's go. So just in the last 5 minutes of a final bit of cool down, and I didn't quite hit the tempo threshold efforts that I was aiming for, and I wondered why, and I suddenly realised whilst I was planning to go for a short bike ride, I'd eaten a bagel just before, so tummy's quite full, so not a good idea. So you could say a bit of a car crash training session, missed opportunity, whatever, but I don't beat myself up. I feel good. That was good. Bit humid, but nice and dry. And speaking of car crashes, I did run past shall we say, a car had a bit of an altercation with a lamppost. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. That was today's week 2, day 3 of marathon training. See you tomorrow. Whoops, I forgot to mention the running shoes I'm in. I just quickly grabbed this old pair. Yeah. In case you don't recognise them, that's the Lasagne Freedom ISO 2, which you might have heard me once or twice say, these have done over 1,300 kilometres. That's right. Coming up to 1,000 miles in them. Whew. And still going strong. See you tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Welcome to week 2, day 4 of marathon training. It's Thursday, let's go. So yes guys, Thursday, day 4 of week 2 marathon training, and a number of questions I've been getting from people, and I go through some of them, ranging from do I do strength training to how do I plan my week. Well, in terms of planning my week, I tend to make it up as I go along-ish. I know I want to get in 2 or 3 runs, and then I'll just look at the weather and climate and all that and see what days are best for me to do that. So last week my rest day was Monday, and by the way, today I've decided it is a rest day because I didn't have a rest on Monday, so I've been juggling about the cycling and the swimming, which sort of answers the other question in terms of strength training. And a lot of people have been saying that other YouTube channels, social media influencers all talk about going to the gym and doing specific weight training. I used to do that many years ago, but it wasn't really for me, and I prefer doing other things. So just do what you enjoy, and for those who know. And when I answered, I think it's New Zealand runner, Kiwi runner, and he got it straight away. He said, yeah, swimming, cycling is excellent for strength training. So there you go. So that's maybe my strength training, but also just running strengthens you as well. Depends at what level we're at. And I often have this phrase, is just because a lot of people say something doesn't make it right. And you don't hear a lot about going out walking, and walking is really good for endurance athletes. We don't seem to hear much or anything about that. We might hear it from walkers, but not from the running community. I don't know why. And only yesterday I was speaking to a guy who's done 4, 5 full Ironman. Full Ironman, yeah. So the other week I'd only done a half Ironman. So this guy's done like 4 or 5. And he couldn't rave enough about walking, how important walking is for him and his training and building that endurance, because it's time on feet. Time on feet. Is it sinking in? Good, yes. So today For me, it's just a nice easy walk through the woods here, country path. So it's about an hour, hour and a half maybe. And for those of you who think, oh, I don't have time for that, you can split it up. When I used to work professionally and have my office job, I'd be in early in the morning, finish late at night, but I would put in half-hour walk before work, half-hour walk at lunchtime, and then a half-hour walk after work. Hour and a half, job done. Yeah, so not every day, but a lot of days. So that's it for today. Oh, and by the way, what am I walking in? Yep, those are the Saucony ISO 2, same shoes that I used yesterday on the session for the running. See you tomorrow, guys. I'm just walking by an electric pylon, and I don't know if any of you guys relate to this. Can you hear that? That zzz. Now, don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very safe. I'm sure some people say that's normal. In fact, you can hear it louder now. Is that a good thing? Oof. Good morning, folks. It's week 2, day 5 of marathon training, and I'm just leaving Royal Victoria Dockland Light Railway Station. So what training is it today? Let's see. Oh yes, guys, I'm here for the open water swim at Victoria Dock, so let's get to it. I'll tell you what I've done after. Swim done, 2,000 meters. Let's go and get dressed. Oh, I feel cold. Oh yes, once again getting out, it feels oh so cold. Man, it feels cold. But yeah, I managed 5 bigger loops, 2,000 meters. But God, I feel so chilly talking. I'll get myself warmed up. So yes, guys, I've sort of got my body temperature back. It's a bit drizzly, a bit chilly out here, so after having come out of the water, but it felt good. The swim felt much better. I'm getting much more comfortable at it. So that was a 2k swim out in this lovely dock area. So 2k swim done, and that is today's Friday, week 2, day 5 of marathon training. Time for some extra breakfast, I think. Good morning, guys. It's week 2, day 6. So the ladies behind me, they oh yeah, oh, I'm being distracted now. Yes, what did I say? Week 2, day 6. Let's go. Oh yes, welcome to a very bright, sunny and crisp Saturday morning. Yes, day 6, Saturday. So today's routine is, as you can see, I'm running. But what kind of run? Well, as with last week, I've moved my long run to Saturday. So that's what I'll be doing today, and it'll be a little bit longer than last week's one, where I will do an additional, I think, 3k loop in the park, and then see how I feel. I can still always cut it short because there's another park that I do a loop, but let's just see how I feel. So let's go. Nice and easy long run. Woo-wee. That's a long run done, baby. That was 2 hours and 4 minutes. It was about 26.3 kilometers. Felt really good and so strong, so strong. I decided to mix it up today last week I'd done the 2 zone 1, 5k zone 2, 2 zone 1. Well, I was doing that, and then towards the end I thought, wow, I feel really good. So I mixed in what you call a fast finish. So the last 2 kilometers I went quick on the first one, then quicker on the second one, and then sprint finish at the end. Hence why I'm a little out of breath, but feel super good, super strong. And if I was ever to give you one tip, by the way, just for your info, no gels, no water, pre-breakfast run. So that's how I do most of my runs, that's how I roll. But do what works for you, because I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't do that, you know. Anyway, I do me. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, the number one tip at the end of a long run, you should feel good. You should not feel worn out, tired, exhausted. If you do, could be a whole multitude of reasons, but the key 2 reasons if you are feeling tired and exhausted is the long run itself. You went too fast all the way around, too much of a pace, doesn't matter how many gels you take, too fast. Or the other one is that your sessions during the week, if you have been doing any sessions, have been tiring you out. So those are too hard as well. So at the end of the day, in summary, if you're exhausted at the end of a long run, training too hard, slow it down a bit. That's it for today on Saturday. So that was week 2, day 6. See you on Sunday. The bells are chiming, the birds are singing. It must be time for me to start cycling. Good morning, folks. It's Sunday, so that can only mean week 2, day 7 of marathon training week. And yes, it's bike day today, so it's yes, as I negotiate some speed ramps. Bear with. Yes. Yeah, so today is a nice easy bike ride, a long one, about 3.5 hours depending on how quick I go, around 50 miles, 86 kilometers I think. So let's go. So guys, I thought I'd pull over because the consistent form I've found with that GoPro that you're filming me with right now is it's pretty random whether I get windy reception and you can't hear me, so I thought I'd pull over and stop. I'm about halfway and I'm in the village of Blackmore in the county of Essex in England, and it's such a beautiful setting here. It's Sunday morning, early morning, the sun is now coming, the clouds are clearing. It's absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love getting out in this kind of weather, whether it be cycling, swimming, running, walking, whatever. I hope you're enjoying this. This is coming now to the end of this week's training cycle. By the way, have a look at this here. Look at that, eh? Nice little pond here. Very beautiful. And here's my bench that I'm at. Very popular stop this is for cyclists, because a few hundred yards up the road there's a couple of coffee shops, get your cake in. Absolutely beautiful. I did notice, and I suddenly had this idea of maybe a bit of a parody video. You've seen all these videos, you know you're a runner when. Yeah. And so this morning I've just noticed on my bike, I probably know I'm not a cyclist because I didn't check my tyre pressures, pump the tyres up, because I think they're a little low. You know, not low enough to be, otherwise I would have turned around straight away, but certainly as I've been getting into the bike ride, they're low. So really I should have pumped them up, and I think you're supposed to pump them up all the time anyway, regularly. So I know I'm not a cyclist because I forgot to pump the tyres up. So I was going to do maybe a parody video, you know you're not a runner, because, yeah, what do you think, guys? Leave it in the comments below. Leave me your comments on what you think constitutes that you're not really a runner if you've forgotten to do something. I mean, the classic one is the night before a long training run, you go out on the lemon popsicles, you know, beer, alcohol, and in the morning you're totally drunk and you go for a long run. You know you're not a runner if you do that. Yeah, I know, it's pretty obvious really, but it's a bit of a joke one. If some people don't get that joke, then really another time. So let's continue, finish this ride, and I'll see you shortly. Oh, time to eat. Yeah. Oh, is that the right way around? Yeah. Gotta have some food. Woo! So there you have it, guys. Ride complete. For those who want the stats, 83.3 kilometers, 3.5 hours. Nice, easy. I took some wonderful little mini detours, checked out some of the these very old churches en route. Also stopped at Morton. I have my other little bar there. So yeah, Morton was nice, but as you can see, the sun's out, it's lovely and warm. Obviously I'm way overdressed, but it was just right for early in the morning because it was really chilly. Warmed up, ready now for a Sunday afternoon, a lazy Sunday afternoon, and eat some good food, relax. That's week 2 of marathon training complete. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give yourselves a medal for getting to the end. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz, yada yada yada, yeah. Leave some comments below. What do you think? Enjoying this? Shall I continue like this into week 3? Let's go. See you soon. Very soon. I know. Some of you want to see what is it for lunch. So I've showered, cleaned up, stretched, all that kind of jazz. Yeah. So lunch is last night I cooked a scrummy meal for me and flatmate. But there was so much. Look at this. Yes, this is lasagna. So we had that bit last night, the meal. Flatmate's already had his slice for lunch, so I'm going to have that slice here. Don't worry, I'm not going to have all of this because that's that would be a bit excessive, would it not? So I'm going to have that little slither there for my lunch. Thank you. That is it. Bye. See you next week.